school. I ended up in debt because I was like, I need to go to this school and then I'm going to make money and be somewhere and I'm going to help my family. And it just like did the complete opposite.
What school did you go to?
It was called Tribeca Flashpoint in Chicago.
Oh, no.
I ended up, like, all throughout high school, I was just like, fuck this shit. Like, I barely passed. I passed with, like, a D minus, probably, like, a negative grade point average. My mom bet me that I wouldn't graduate, but I, like, proved her wrong. And then I was like, I'm just going to tour. And then my band broke up as soon as I graduated.
That's sad.
And then I was in Chicago, and I was just, like, washing dishes and, like, I was like, first I was still in Michigan. I was like washing dishes. I'm like, I got to go to school. I can't do this shit. And then I would just like dick around at community college and waste money. And then I moved to Chicago. And then I was just like so strung out of my mind, like insane, trying to destroy the universe, like working at a hamburger joint. And I'm like, I need to go to this school. Like this is going to like get me off the ground. And it was like all bullshit.
Fuck that. Yeah, I went to like 3 schools. 3 schools. I went to Art Institute in San Francisco. I quit. And then I went to Art Institute in North Hollywood, but just to stay in the dorms.
Yeah.
Like, so I could have somewhere to stay moving out here.
Rooming, yeah, there you go.
And then I went to LA Film. I'm a proud dropout. It feels good.
Yeah, I mean, you get what you need out of it, and then...
Yeah, like I got a
See ya.
computer from LA Film. You know, I learned a little bit of stuff, and then I continued on my little journey.
It's how it goes, yeah. Just don't get trapped in debt or some shit.
Yeah, I have I owe a lot of money.
Yeah.
My mom gets harassed about that every day.
Oh, yeah. No, man, I feel you on that. I've been, I sleep on a couch now, and whenever I get money, I just send it to her because she's like...
That's tight.
They send her the bills, so I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah.
like I'm the worst son ever.
Same. I feel the
And
same way. I'm like, dude, I suck right now.
Yeah.
But can't do anything about it.
Maybe if
Look,
things were a
somebody
little
said
more
hi.
organized. Who's high? Hello,
Somebody
guest.
said hi.
Guest number 1, how you doing? Any questions for me or Jupiter here? Everything sounds weird through these headphones. A lot of times people say hi. Oh, it's on a delay, so it's like they won't hear us for like 7 seconds, and then other times they'll just say hi and disappear. Sometimes we'll get people harassing. Sometimes we'll get people sending like good vibes.
Oh, I totally wish somebody was here to harass me right now.
Yeah, they get pretty brutal, but I like
It's fun.
I called them out. I'm like, you're just fucking yourself and your like own evolution, your own spiritual journey. You're just setting yourself in reverse, and they like stopped talking after that.
You shut it down.
Oh yeah, those were my questions. So when it
That's
comes
so
to
fun.
when it comes to music and eating pussy, how do those things fuse together?
Dude, you eat pussy while you record.
Keep the juices flowing.
Yeah, that's the mojo. Or you eat pussy before you
breath.
write, and then you feel all types of inspired, and you come up with a hit. If you got hit vagina.
Pussy lyrics. I don't think I've ever gone from like sex to like writing or recording. Just like from jobs, and then it's just like you show up with like pussy breath.
You should try it. Just like eat veg and then smoke a cigarette and then start writing and see what you come up with. Bet you come up with like...
I'll bypass the cigarette, but I'm gonna try that.
You don't smoke cigarettes?
I'd die. I've taken like... I've smoked like maybe... Not even full cigarettes. Like twice, and I was like... Bleh.
Really?
My body's just like, shut down.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I love cigarettes.
I still like pussy and music, so...
I love cigarettes. Cigarettes are great, guys.
Start smoking if you haven't already.
Yeah, totally. And then stop with, like, when you're, like, getting close to 50.
That's a cutoff.
And that's how you cheat the system. You won't, like, get cancer or anything.
Yeah, it's proven that lung cancer doesn't happen till you're at least 51.
Yeah. Facebook told me.
I remember there was this kid once who like he thought he could. Somebody told him he could charge his iPhone in the microwave, and he was about to do it because he saw it on Facebook.
What a dumbass. Dude, I told my... When I was living in the dorms at Art Institute, I told my roommate that she can sniff pot. And she was like,
she did it?
She was like, really? Like, no way.
Was she already high?
No, we were drunk though. And I was like, yeah, like I've done it before. It's so tight. And she's like, really? And I start like lining it up for her.
Oh, like she's gonna snort it? Oh shit.
There's like huge like nugs. So
I mean, you can. It just I don't know how effective that'd be.
She actually bent down to try to snort the nugs of weed, and I'm like, Carolina, don't do that.
You're gonna waste it.
Yeah, you're gonna, or like your nose is gonna get super clogged, and then
you're gonna have to smoke out your nostrils.
Yeah.
This thing a match up there.
Dude, that'd be insane. That'd be so crazy.
This is my year without weed. I haven't smoked since January 1st.
Why?
Just 'cause I was around somebody. Like, I've only bought weed once in my life, but, like, my ex was a pothead, so I'd always just be smoking with her. But as soon as I'd start getting, like, loud and musical, she'd be like, you need to calm down and just watch some TV.
That's lame.
And it was, like, yeah, it was killing me. And so I was just, like, part of my shift was, like, I'm not going to smoke weed for at least 6 months, and I don't know. I've been pretty productive, but I'm, like, really feeling overworked, and I'm just, like, I decided to push it back all the way until next year, so next year's just going to be, like, a binge for me.
You're probably not even going to want to smoke after that.
Well, no, part of it's also, it's 'cause, like, you know, when you smoke all the time, it's, like, I don't know if you don't get as high or if you're so used to it, but it seems like when I started really smoking weed, like in 2012, like I didn't really smoke that much before then, like here and there, but like when it was more of a rare thing, I feel like I was in outer space. Like I remember like blinking and the whole room would turn to numbers.
Felt like
or
shrooms.
like yeah, it was like because I used to take a lot of LSD, so I feel like when I would smoke, it was like reactivating that.
Yeah.
Or I was just like insane or some shit. Like I would trail off into these fractals and I'd be like driving and I'm like, no, don't go down that way. Like you'll like create your own doom. Go down the happy way. And like I remember like talking and like yelling at a spider and shit was just really cool. And then it got to the point.
Yelling at a spider.
Yeah, I was like, you're like a horror movie icon. Like your imagery is like all over the place. You're a fucking god, and it's just like running away from me. I'm like, come back here. I want your autograph.
He's scaring spiders and shit.
Yeah, it was like some, and like I would come up with some good jams, and then after a while, it was just like, all right, I'm just like watching Broad City and like laughing, which is like that high point of productivity, and I don't know, I just like to do stuff in like extremes, I guess. It's just like clean, fucked up, super active, super chilling. I don't know.
Dude,
it's hot or it's cold.
Well, when next year hits and you start smoking weed again,
we should do some improv.
Blaze up and
some blazing improv.
Yeah, we should go to like a we should like be comedians for a night.
Yeah.
Just go on stage and say some shit.
Like, so anybody got a door here? Like I was walking into a door the other day and fuck you guys.
That shit was funny.
Laugh. Laugh or I'll kill you.
Hell yeah, imagine.
People would be unhappy because they're unhappy all the time, unfortunately.
They sing so loud here.
Yeah. Sometimes when I'm like actually on a level of having energy, I'll like start kind of mocking them. I was like, oh, bananas.
Are they recording? Like, is it like a studio?
They're streaming live. Like I just sit here and play. I'll record stuff when it's good, and then I'll email it to myself, or like I'll throw this on YouTube when I get a chance, so that we'll have more than three viewers seeing it.
Aren't we so interesting?
Ooh, isn't this the best thing you've ever seen? Look at us, we're so cool. Yibbity yabbity yibbity yab. So yibbity yabbity yibbity yabbity.
You sound like the dude from Wild Thornberries.
Oh,
Donnie. Dude, that was the bro.
Yeah, he was the only cool one.
Yeah, that was definitely family.
Yeah.
For sure.
Everyone else
Good.
was kind of like uptight.
Yeah.
Like
the sister was super like sus.
oh, the one she was like grunge and she had like the hair in her eye.
No, she was kind of tight, but the one with the pigtails was the main character.
Yeah, she was kind of annoying. That's all I
Eliza
remember.
Thornberry.
Hey, I'm Eliza. I don't even remember anything about it. I guess all I remember is Donnie, and then like the dad was kind of funny too, just 'cause he was like an idiot or something.
Yeah, and his teeth and shit.
He looked like
tight.
a woodchuck or some shit.
Yeah, he was pretty gangster.
Yeah, I was thinking Nickelodeon cartoons every now and then. Usually, like once it got to like Rocket Power, I was like, I'm done. But I still watched it anyway.
I fucked with Rocket Power.
I was like pretty hardcore Rugrats.
Rugrats, you look like you liked Rugrats.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does it mean?
I don't know, but it feels appropriate.
Or Real Monsters.
Oh, Real Monsters. I like Did you see The Weekenders?
That was an episode or that was their own show?
No, that was its own show.
Mm-mm.
It was a good show.
That might have been after my time where I was...
And then Recess. I love Recess.
Yeah, I remember Recess.
Recess and all that.
Scandalous.
The Ashleys. They were so mean.
Oh, yeah. The twins. Weren't they twins?
It was like 5 different chicks with the same name.
That's kind of like that movie Heathers.
Yeah, fuck the
You ever see
Heathers,
that?
dude. The Heathers were mean too.
There's something like hot about that like bitchy like I'm gonna like hurt you type of vibe though.
True. Slightly.
It's like they're hot and they have power and like they look so good and I know I'm just gonna regret this.
Yeah, bitchy chicks are kind of tight sometimes. They get tired quick too.
Yeah, and then they get loose.
Yeah.
And then they get real loose and then nobody wants them.
Yeah, exactly. You just slowly get over it.
And then they get into Tupperware and everyone's like
Yeah.
30 years down the road.
Yeah, you're just like, meh.
I'm Tom. I pretend to know what I'm talking about.
Did you totally know what you're talking about?
So did you so do you come here often?
Yeah, I'm like a regular here.
I thought I saw you in between like when I was blinking, but I don't know if it was that or the DMT.
Dimped.
So why didn't you go with like Pluto or Saturn or like Mars or Earth or Neptune or Planet X or Planet Zebra?
'Cause I didn't want it. Nah. 'Cause like, I don't know. I was like trying to figure out what I was going to call myself, I guess. What was fitting. But I was reading my horoscope and it said Jupiter was in retrograde, and then I was like, Jupiter's kind of tight. And then I was like, my favorite color is black. So black's kind of tight. Jupiter black.
There you go. It just, yeah.
And then that's when I
right.
found out Jupiter was a planet. I didn't know prior to that Jupiter was a planet.
Yeah, you did.
Totally. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, everything's all. I think right now, like Mars is in retrograde. Ice capades. We're getting all retro. Live in the 80s. It's like wearing some members only jackets and shit.
Mars is in retrograde.
That's why I'm so low energy. Oh man.
We should start a band.
Oh man. Let's do it right now. I got the K-oscillator, but I need more. It doesn't let me hook up more than 2 headphones. You ever fuck with one of these?
No, but I've seen those before.
They're pretty tight.
My friend Kate has one of those.
The battery's kind of dying right now, but it's like you can just like come up with shit like that on the spot, but it's like hard to put it into like song structure. And it's like you turn the knob, you get like different effects.
I don't know what noise I'm making.
Yeah, here we start from scratch. And then like it's like you can hold that down to like loop it. It's one of those blessings that one of my ex-girlfriends left behind when she was like done with my shenanigans.
Your ex-girlfriend left you this?
Yeah, she was the drummer in Death Cat when it was in Chicago, and I fucked up so bad she basically left like half of her shit there, like shit like that.
Did you found Death Cat? Like, is that your thing?
Yeah, Death Cat. Yeah, Death Cat's like my my job full time. It's like I started Death Cat like almost 8 years ago, and in Detroit, and then it's had like so many different lineup changes. But LA now it's like it's like pretty solid. Where if the members left now, I don't even know if I'd want to do it anymore.
Dude, they're there forever till death. Do you guys part?
To death do we fart ourselves into a gassy planet?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all like, half of them are in Europe right now, and our accordion player, she's in Michigan, so everybody's like doing all this traveling before tour, and I'm like, trapped here all alone. Just kidding.
Where are you guys going on tour?
Insane.
What?
Just kidding. We've already been there. That's where we're leaving. We're going down through Texas, then up to New York, through the homelands of Detroit and Chicago, and then diagonally back down. It's gonna be like 3 weeks. It's something we've never done before,
Through
and
the homelands.
we might survive.
How'd you do that?
I spent 6 months, and I'm still not done booking it, and we leave in less than a month. But it's just like you getting on Facebook and like browsing bands and venues and shows and asking every single person you know that's like played anywhere, and yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
I'm trying to travel and stuff too.
Do it. You just gotta put the homework into it. But you don't have to be redundant with no essays.
I'm trying to tackle LA first, but that's starting to get redundant. I've had like a few shows at the same venues.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, okay, maybe it's time. Branch out, do something else.
Yeah, there's a lot of territory in LA. We still haven't. They actually say you're supposed to master like your hometown or whatever first before touring, but we're kind of just like we feel rejected by our hometown, so we're just like fuck it, let's hit the road. But especially it'd be easier to get like guarantees and stuff too if you make gas money, especially if you're doing it solo, because you don't have to split it like 4 to 5 ways.
Truth. That's so true. Except for if I went on tour with Tit Mansion.
That's like 800 ways.
Yeah, that's so many ways.
That's like a whole school bus.
We'd all walk away with a penny. That'd be tight.
Yeah. Still do it. Just coast on, it's like shaping your own reality. Just be convinced it's going to happen and it'll happen.
Yeah.
And then put the energy in.
Manifest and meditate.
Yeah, if you ever feel like it, if we don't burn all of our bridges on this tour, we'll send you the details.
Dude, they're gonna love you.
So, do you do like your own music for Jupiter Black? Do you like come up with stuff, or do you collaborate with people?
Like as far as my verses,
like the beats and the music.
I have a few homies. My homie Trey, so he like produces majority of my stuff, and then my other homie 1L, he produces some stuff too. I want to get into producing though, so I can like do my own shit. I got stuff all up in my brain that needs to come out.
Yeah.
And yeah, but as far as like the music, the writing and stuff, like that's on me. I couldn't imagine being like rapping somebody else's stuff, someone else's story. It's like
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't. Yeah. I would
people
never.
do it though. People do it.
Yeah, usually like it's like a celebrity thing or something.
Yeah, definitely. Once they get to like a certain point or something.
Yeah, it's like if you don't have anything to say, then you shouldn't be saying anything.
True, that's the whole point. I feel like it's different with singers because their talent is singing, so they may not be good as far as the writing aspect, but their voice can be exquisite. But when it comes to like rapping, like you're literally telling a conversation or having a conversation in regards to like I don't know what your brain tells you.
Yeah, it's a personal or passionate thing.
Yeah, it's
I think even like
that's a part of the craft.
like the terminology rap, that isn't that like the difference between like rap and hip hop? Hip hop's supposed to be more about like the groove and the rhythmic aspect, and rap's more about like the story and spewing like information basically.
Yeah, hip hop's like the culture, and then under that culture is rap. Like hip hop is like the lifestyle. Rap is just like an element that plays a role in that lifestyle, I guess.
Bop.
Bop.
Shim-bop, dibbidi-bop.
Boom bop.
Hanson, Jupiter Black on tour with Hanson this summer.
Totally. We're touring.
I should have come up with more stuff specifically. What fuels and inspires you? That's somebody I had to email.
Oh.
Emails. It was like my to-do list and set list times. Somebody we did like a split with 3 other bands, and it was the idea was like we're all gonna like 4 songs each on this tape.
Mm-hmm.
That way we sell it to our fans. It's branching all you guys out. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody fucking picked up their tapes. So it's like I'm like down like $300. But this girl's actually everyone says they're gonna get them. So too bad our release show was like 3 weeks ago. But
Your release show?
we did like an EP release show on the 20th.
Oh, I should have went.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I should have. That day you were playing at Honey Trap, last time I think we talked, I was like so burnt out that day, but I was like, oh, I feel bad. Like, this girl hopped a fucking fence to come see Death Cat.
Oh shit, I totally did at the Lexington.
Yeah, you forgot your ID.
I was so fucked up and I just hopped the fence, yeah.
It worked, yeah.
It did work for a minute and then they kicked me out.
Oh,
but
did they?
But then I got to see you though before they kicked me out.
Well, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was so perfect. And then the next time I went to the Lex, the dude totally remembered me and he was like, I shouldn't let you in, but whatever. I was like, dude, whatever.
I shouldn't let you in, but they don't really pay me that much and I don't really care. So.
Right. I just want to pretend like I care, so I'm going to say stuff.
No, they're cool there. I like the Lexington.
Yeah, they are pretty chill.
It's kind of fun, like, sneaking people in. Like, sometimes, like, we got, like, those costumes. So it's, like, someone's supposed to put people in the costumes. Or it's, like, just say you're, like, a roadie. Or, like, one time, like, I used to do a lot of improv stuff, too. Like, my bandmates, I went back home to Detroit when I was living in Chicago. Our drummer was in the hospital from trying to kill himself, and our synth player was like saying he was sick, but I think he was just shooting up heroin. And like my friends like, we can't get in, so I was like, all right, you guys are basically just gonna be the band. And I'm like handing them instruments, and there's like, but I don't play bass. I'm like, you do now.
Tonight you do. Yeah, those are good. I mean, whatever, people in LA take their job so serious.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like everything's chill here, but it's competitive. Like, people are more, like, laid back, but they don't know how to say no. And they'll just, like, string you along or something, and then I guess everywhere's fucking weird and sucks in its own way, so yeah, LA rules, man.
The world is sus. Everybody sus.
This sucks. I suck. You suck. The guy on the camera sucks.
We all suck.
Anything you want to add, subtract, multiply, or divide?
this was fun.
Yeah.
No, dude. Follow me on Nothing.
Nothing.net. Actually, we have a collective called Nothing. I should throw your stuff up on it.
Nothing Collective.
It used to be a cult, but now it's back to just being an music collective.
That sounds tight. Yeah, just come to some shows. Moda's closing. That's gonna be on the 24th. That's in Hollywood. And then Paraspace is closing, and they're both dope venues. And that show's gonna be on the 25th. That's gonna be fun too.
24th and 25th.
Yeah.
Etch it into your arms. Write it on your walls. Text it to your
Tattoo it
mom.
on your forehead.
Yeah. That way you'll always remember it, whether you make it or not.
Yeah. If you don't make it, just pretend like you're there.
Yeah. just sit on the event page and like comment what's happening now.
Yeah.
Do a live stream of it.
That would be tight. Live stream of the susness that's happening.
Meow.